Our story begins at the encounter between Kanae and Doma. In this timeline, Shinobu arrived at the battlefield just a tad bit sooner in time for her to halt the fiend from landing the finishing blow. Throwing herself forward, she took the frontal attack of the second upper moon. Ah, damn, it's the sun. Guess you ladies get more time to live. I honestly can't wait for our next playdate, for it will be our last. Vanishing before the sunset, the women were spared. The Katsuki arriving at the scene would help the injured slayers, bringing them back to the butterfly mansion to recover. Within this time, the two would train until they passed out. Perfectly, their souls were in sync. Returning back to their roots, Goyami Hijima would accept the girls upon arrival for training. Goyami said that the most important thing is body core, the limbs, and that his training was geared to strengthening the limbs. The girls proceeded training under the waterfall, carrying 3 logs on one shoulder and pushing a large boulder throughout a nearby town. The grief of losing their parents would mutate into hatred at the senselessness of having the people she loved taken from them, which motivated the slayers beyond belief. A couple of years would pass. With the adoption of Kano, their little family at the butterfly mansion wasn't so little anymore. In this timeline, instead of Shinobu filling her body slowly with poison, the 3 girls would diverse a plan to lower the chances of success but higher the survivability if they achieved the win. No one left behind. These were the words that they chanted between each other in the preparations for the encounter of the apathetic demon Doma. The scene skips to the Infinity Castle. With the death of the leader of all demon slayers, the remaining defenders of mankind marched down the crevice hallways in focus of ridding the king of all demons from the lands. Feeling a dark sensation in the depths of their chest, the 3 arrived in the room of the mysterious but familiar character holding a fan. Kanae stepped forward, katana to the ready. "It's him," said the kind girl before having Doma turn around, greeting them with an equally pleasant but disgustingly creepy smile. "Ah, hello. I could never forget your faces. You both were my only cult members to get away. No worries. I'll make sure to finish my meal before leaving the table this time." Appearing behind him without making a sound, Kano attacked with flower-breathing 6th floor whirling peach. Parrying with absolute finesse, Doma blocked and responded with blood demon art, freezing clouds, turning the terrain into ice, and created a giant Buddha statue made of ice. Following up with support, Kani drew on the battlefield in beautiful cherry blossoms and proceeded to join the fray. Bouncing around the battlefield, the twin flower breathers were actually keeping up with him. Getting serious, all 3 girls activated their Demon Slayer marks, increasing their power output by 100 times over to Doma's surprise. Utilizing graceful agility, all 3 bombarded him. Butterfly and flower breathing, so majestic. The attacks didn't bother him in the very least, or at least not yet. Falling to the floor, coughing up blood as his body shook from terror, his eyes made contact with Shinobu. "How?" uttered the words of the dying demon. With a slight smirk, the butterfly pillar explained. "While you were distracted, I was drenching each cherry blossom in very potent poison. It was over the moment you got hit with the 100 petals and healed them into your body." Before he could curse her, the fiend disintegrated from existence, changing the events of the original timeline. The final chapter of the manga would end the same exact way, and the trio would live a long, blissful life.